y'all. I'm in the kitchen cooking biz nuggets. I'm in the kitchen cooking biz nuggets. What? I'm in the kitchen cooking biz nuggets. And this is a very special edition of Biz Nuggets because it's right before Valentine's Day. Okay, so today is a very special edition of our famous Biz Nuggets. Why? Because we're doing a little Valentine's Day theme right now, and in case you're watching this video after Valentine's Day, just imagine it's Valentine's Day, okay? So what we're gonna talk about today is the secret to having a fantastic relationship with your business. And the way that we're gonna look at this is actually through the everyday problems that most of us gals have experienced with real relationships, whether that's with a girl or a boy, don't make no difference to me, but we've all had real human relationships. At least I hope you have. So one of the first problems, right, that always comes into play is if you get into a relationship for the wrong reason. So let's be honest, ladies, most of us have dated someone at least once in our life, or maybe you even married him for his money. Hate to say it, but it certainly happened, maybe not to you, but to someone that you know. Maybe, right? Well, some people get into business for the absolute wrong reasons, and actually it's the same one, because they think the business is gonna make them money. They're only doing it for the money. They see it as a means to an end, and I've heard many women unfortunately say, I'm gonna start this online business so I can make some extra money so then I can do what I really wanna do. Nah, that's a terrible, terrible idea. That is not a good strategy for long-term success or long-term satisfaction. What you really need if you want to have a lasting, loving relationship with your business is what we like to call the CYP factor. Now, if you don't know what the CYP factor is, I'm not going to go into it right here. You're going to watch it on this video. It's going to explain the CYP factor, and it's all about bringing passion, a very special kind of passion, to your business. And the only things that you really take on in life have the CYP factor. Secret number one. So one of the other problems that all of us have had is we stay in a relationship because it's familiar, right? We're really comfortable in that relationship. We've been in it for so long, even though we have that little voice inside that knows we should move on to something better, that it's time for new, fresh beginnings. We stay because, maybe our friends really like that relationship, our family likes that relationship, it's really comfortable. Not a great reason to stay in a relationship. Same thing is true for your business. Most of us have multiple iterations of who we want to be in this world. And many times, if you've been in a business for a long time, but you've lost the passion, you've lost the spark, and you know it's time to move on, you have to move on. You can close that business, you can sell the original one, all kinds of honorable ways to really wrap it up and then move on to what you really want to do. But really pay attention and be honest with yourself. So the third biggest problem that we always experience in relationships is all about communication. If you think about it, right? Once you stop communicating with your partner, you're not listening to what they like. You don't have any clue what's working for them or what's not. And at the same token, you're not telling them what's working for you and what's not. When the communication breaks down, the relationship breaks down, and then it's a downward spiral from there. Well, the same thing is true in your business. You actually have to have really open communication with your business, just like it was a real person, because it is an entity, right? So what does that mean? You want to take a look at your banking statements. You want to have a really good relationship with your bookkeeper. You want to know, how is the money flowing? Is there a nice clear flow of in and out? You want to take a look at how you're communicating with your customers. Are your customers happy with your products and services? Are they giving you feedback? Are you listening to that feedback? Are you evolving? Are you communicating with your business and having a really healthy relationship with it? If not, I guarantee it's not going to be a very pleasant experience. So the way to take care of that is just open up those lines of communication, dig right in, and start figuring out what's going on. All right, so those are some secrets to having a great relationship with your business. I hope you enjoyed this Biz Nugget for today. If you like it, leave a comment, and most importantly, if you want more great advice about your business or Biz Nuggets or anything like this, come visit me at marieforleo.com, get on the newsletter, and as always, thank you for watching.